backward and slap on your side.
Right side. 2 hands.
Your arm should be hitting in a diagonal position. And you break your fall or slap the mat either with one arm or with 2 arms. But the point here is to practice taking your fall on your side as opposed to on the entire back, which we did earlier. Again, it is essential to keep your head from hitting the mat. As you begin to fall, turn to your side and slap.
Forward roll.
Now do the forward roll. Notice how you form an arc. Form a little arc with your arm.
Then.
And roll along the arc which is formed with your arm and your upper back. Forward roll. Place your hand down in an arc, tuck your head in, and roll. What you want is to do a little circle with your body. You want your body to be compact as you roll so that you can control it and rise to a standing position. The most important point here is to maintain that arc so that you do not land on your shoulder. If you land on the shoulder, you run the risk of suffering a dislocation. Place your hand down, tuck your head in, project yourself forward into a little circle and stand up. Notice how the other hand is placed ready so that in case you do collapse and fall, you can support yourself with your other hand, the one that is not extended. In the back roll, your objective again is to keep your head from hitting the mat and throw your legs over your shoulder. You do not go straight over your head. See, it goes over the shoulder, either your right shoulder or your left shoulder. We have a forward roll again. Followed by the back roll. Over the shoulder, Extend one leg to the rear and you come up to a standing position. Sit, throw your legs over, and come to standing ready position. Avoid the common mistake of trying to throw your legs directly over your head. That will only pin your head to the floor. Make sure it goes to the side. As you can see, the legs go either to the right side of the shoulder or to the left side of the shoulder. Is a forward roll where they slap out. You take your forward roll, and instead of coming to a standing ready position, you slap out and stay down.
Side.
As you do this, you practice keeping your legs open so that they do not clash at the knee or the ankles, and you slap the mat. Notice at the end of the fall how the person taking the roll has his head raised. You see there, my head is completely raised off the mat. It did not touch it. Your objective with all of these warm-ups and all these break fall practices is to practice safely and to avoid injury. As you see here again, going to forward roll, open the legs, slap out, and stay down. Head off the mat, you're taking a side fall. This is a front fall from a standing position. Spread your legs. Fall directly in front, straight down. Fall on your forearms. Do not fall on your elbows or the tips of your hands. Keep your abdomen from hitting the floor and your head from hitting the floor. As you fall, raise your abdomen and turn your head. By turning your head, you avoid your nose hitting the floor. Open the legs, drop forward, and slap.
Free fall.
This is the free fall. You're building up to this. As you step forward, swing your arm in an arc in front of you. Perform a somersault and land as we did earlier in a side fall. Project yourself forward, turn in the air, and slap out. The projection here is in a circle, not straight down to the floor. Again, you want to avoid driving your shoulders into the mat. Just step forward, whip your front arm into yourself and turn in the air. When you slap out, maintain your arm straight. The slapping arm should be straight. Avoid landing on your elbow. The practice of ukemi, or break falling, as you're now seeing, is probably the most important part of your warm-up. As much time should be devoted to practicing ukemi, or break falling, as is devoted to practicing techniques.
Again. Put the gas to your left hand.
We now will do our wrist stretches. Hold your hand with the palm facing yourself. Grab it with the other hand and apply pressure in towards your chest in a kotegaesh, or wrist turn fashion. Apply the pressure slowly and continuously. We now do a nikyo wrist stretch. Palm is facing down, elbow straight in front of you. Apply the pressure with the other hand straight down towards your center, pointing your elbow down.
7.
Again, the pressure is applied constant, not sharply.
Nikyo.
Pinkies up in an inverted fashion. Grab your hand and just draw the wrist straight into your chest, thus applying pressure again in a nikyo fashion.
5.
This will stretch the wrist and the forearm muscles.
7. 8. 9. 10. Sankyo.
Now grab your hand, which now has the palm facing up, and drive it forward while applying pressure on the upper portion of the fingers in a sankyo motion.
6. 7. 8. 9.
As you extend your hand and arm forward, you're applying pressure to the wrist. We now repeat on the other side the same series. Kotegaesh stretch. Notice the hand is grasped with 3 fingers around the thumb and your own thumb on the back of the hand. Push. You push it steadily.
10. Come down, Nikyo. 1.
We now do the nikyo. Palm down. The left hand is on top of the right, applying pressure downward.
6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Got it, Nikyo.
The pinky of the right hand is up. The hand is inverted.
3.
The left hand grabs it and draws it straight into your chest. Again, applying pressure.
5, 6, 7,
Here you're forcing the palm of the right hand to face the forearm.
9, 10. Thank you. 1, 2,
Palm out,
3,
arm outstretched. You're now doing the Sankyo
4,
movement.
5,
As you outstretch your arm,
6,
just pull on the hand.
7,
Pull the right hand back.
8, 9, 10. Wrist. Breathe.
You now shake the hands. This helps to relax and promote circulation in the hands and the joints.
Wrist flex. Wrist flex. Up.
These are key projection exercises. The objective here is to energize your hand blades, which are used extensively in Aikido Jiu-Jitsu. You attempt to have your energy flow towards and through your fingertips in the direction in which they are pointing. You try to energize your hands while maintaining the rest of your body in a relaxed posture.
Class. Ready? Ready?
And this concludes the warm-up and break fall tape for this series.
Jiu Jitsu, letteralmente, è l'arte tecnica della flessibilità, un termine ampio per descrivere il compendio delle tecniche di combattimento codificate e strutturate nel Giappone antico. Possiamo considerare il Jiu Jitsu come l'arte da cui si sono sviluppate tutte le altre discipline di maggior fama in Europa, per esempio Judo, Karate, Aikido, eccetera. In questa opera si mostrano una gran varietà di combinazioni che semplificano l'ampio bagaglio tecnico dell'arte del Jiu-Jitsu. Concatenamento di controlli. In queste tecniche si mostrano come si sviluppano le forme di lavoro per l'applicazione di concatenamenti di controlli, che producono leve e strangolamenti sul corpo dell'avversario, pur essendo le possibilità di applicazione infinite. Mediante il movimento diretto al collo, se l'avversario si difende, possiamo produrre azioni fino a praticare forme di conduzione. Difese contro prese. Proiezioni e contemporaneamente leve, con la tecnica Shao Inagi. Controllo con la leva Iso Agataye, così come sono possibili altre forme di controllo. Deviazione e atemi. Controllo con strangolamento ad Acha Jime, fino a mettere al suolo il nostro avversario. Deviazione e controllo con leva Nikyo. Controllo al braccio e posizionamento al suolo dell'avversario con la nostra gamba. Controllo di entrambe le gambe. Per finire, controllo al braccio con la tecnica Kataka. Deviazione della temi. Controllo con leva Sanchio. Portando al suolo l'attaccante possiamo finalizzare con diversi controlli. Se siamo oggetto di un attacco alle spalle, ci difendiamo con una temi dekogo ed eseguiamo un controllo con la leva tega tame. Quando perdiamo l'equilibrio a causa dell'azione di un attaccante, approfittiamo di questa situazione come ultima opportunità di difesa, realizzando una temi akikomi. Per eseguire la temi dobbiamo controllare il braccio dell'avversario, facendolo ruotare verso il basso. In questa tecnica, una volta deviata e afferrata la gamba, eseguiamo una proiezione o sottogari, terminando con una leva isata game.